Hey guys, Christina Marie here with a new episode of New Music Tuesday. Yes, I am back. I apologize for last week. It was just difficult for me to find the time to film a New Music Tuesday, so I uploaded a video that I already filmed prior to that had nothing to do with music. So I'm sorry for you music people that were waiting on something like that. I'll make it up to you. I have a few videos already planned out for the month of November in regards to music. I'm not going to be talking about album releases, not too many. I'm going to actually share with you a little background or a little bit of me in terms of my taste in music, my favorite artists, my favorite songs, stuff like that. So I thought that would be interesting for you guys. I've gotten a few requests to actually do something like that. So I'm listening and I hear you, so I'm going to do it. And that'll start sometime in November. So I wanted to talk about Katy Perry's new album, Prism. Now, a few videos ago, I did a video where I talked about Katy Perry versus Lady Gaga. I am a Lady Gaga first, Katy Perry second girl. I love Gaga. I am one of her little monsters, definitely. And so when Katy Perry came out with Roar and Gaga came out with Applause, I said, let's listen to them. Let's see which one I gravitate towards more. I figured it would be Gaga, and it was. I did like Roar, but like I predicted, I got tired of it after about 3-4 listens. So it's not anything that like wowed me. It's just a catchy song. But anyway, let's talk about Katy Perry's Prism. I listened to it and I have a lot to say. So let's delve on into it. Okay, so basic info. Prism is actually Katy Perry's 4th studio album. She actually wanted to emulate, not imitate, but she kind of wanted to have, to pull sounds from Robin, you know, the Swedish artist Robin. Katy Perry kind of wanted to pull a little bit of influence from her, so she worked with the executive producer Max Martin, who is Swedish, and she filmed half of her new album Prism in Santa Barbara, and then some of it in Stockholm, Sweden. So she wanted to get that vibe infused into her album, which is cool, and I do hear that in the album. She also works with Dr. Luke and Stargate, which are producers I believe she's worked with before, but I know that I've come across a lot of artists that work with them. So yeah. The cool thing about it is Katy Perry wrote or co-wrote all of the songs on the album, which of course is cool. But she had other very, very talented songwriters. She had Emily Sandé, she had John Mayer, haha, wink wink, her boo. And then she had, who was the other person? Sia. I love Sia. And so she had a good, list of people on this album. So when I read that, I said, this album is going to be pretty dope. I just know it. So let's push play. So I listened to it, and I'll get to my opinion in a second. But I've been looking at the reviews and seeing what the reception is from other, blogs and websites and music critics and stuff. It's getting fairly average reviews, like 3 out of 5 stars, 2.5 out of 5 stars, 3.5 out of 5 stars. And I'm just kind of like, And I'm typically the type of person I don't like to listen to reviews or read reviews before listening to an album, but I did it in this particular case because I was really curious. Billboard gave it like an 83 out of 100, and then EW gave it a B+, but EW is always really generous with their reviews. I have yet to see a review where they didn't give it more than what the average is. That's just my opinion, really. Let's see. So I listened to the album. Off the bat, let me tell you my favorite tracks. It's not Roar. Roar was never my favorite. I knew Roar wasn't going to be my favorite song on this album. Even before knowing what the album was and what songs were on the album, I knew that Roar would not be my favorite. My favorite tracks: Birthday, Walking on Air, Unconditionally, By the Grace of God, and It Takes Two. I love these songs. Katy Perry, I have a love-hate relationship with Katy Perry because sometimes I think she's too goofy and too silly, And then there are other times where she shocks me with how deep she can really be with her music. And for Unconditionally, By the Grace of God, and It Takes Two, I was like, this is the Katy Perry that I want to see more of. Granted, I love playful songs, and I love, you know, the last Friday nights, and, you know, what is it, the Las Vegas song that she was in, Waking Up in Las Vegas, and I Kissed a Girl, and all that. That's fun, and I love it, and it's nice and poppy. But if you want me to remember you as an artist, you have to give me something I can connect with that's deep. And she's done it. She's done it before, but, you know, I like to see her tip the scales a little bit sometimes with more serious songs or more touching songs versus the silly or versus the carefree, you know, whatever, party song. I personally enjoyed this album a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't like the album title. I hate the title Prism, and I don't like the album cover. But I loved this album. People said that she played it safe on this album, and I don't necessarily agree with that. I just don't think she has anything to prove to anyone, really. Well, at least right now, she doesn't have anything to prove. We know what she's capable of. We know the money that she can garner in, because it's never about the money. Katy Perry has a following. And so what are her fans called? Glitters? I don't know what the heck her fans are called. Katy Perry, kitties, kittens, whatever. Katy Perry fans love her. So they're going to support her all the time. I am a fan, but if I don't like what you do, I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to buy your stuff. But in this particular case, I really, really enjoy the album. And I think she doesn't have anything to prove right now because she's in a good spot right now. She's in her sweet spot right now. She has the perfect age demographic of fans right now who will continue to buy her stuff regardless. I think where she's going to run into trouble is later on down the line as her fans are getting older. As they're starting to grow and mature, she's going to need to grow and mature with them, I think, because the next generation will have been too young to really know and understand who Katy Perry is. Now, as we know, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Roar at all. I got tired of it. I got tired of it after like 3 listens, but I can appreciate her effort on the song. The video, while it was well produced and well thought out and well done, it was just cheesy and over the top for me completely. And so it was just like, whatever. I think if she would have gone low key and more mellow with that song, I would have appreciated it a little bit more. And so it really wasn't, you know, my thing. I don't think this album is a big game changer for her by any means, and I don't really think it was meant to be that. If she wants to be remembered 10, 20 years down the line, I'm definitely gonna need more from her, you know, than this. Like I was saying, I need more depth. I need more heartfelt songs. I need more connection from her. You know, but from the looks and the sound of this album, she plans on being in the game for a while. She plans on being around for a long time. So I think she has time to give me one album. Just give me one album that just changes the game for me. That just makes me go, wow, Katy Perry is now, she's up there. She is up there. And not because of quantity, because of quality. That's my issue with a lot of artists. They're up there in terms of quantity. They can sell and do all these things and make the money and rack in the dough and do all this and that and get an army of fans to follow them and support them. But once that army of fans gets older and grows up and matures, then what? There's no quality in your music, and so they're not taking that with them as they get older. They're leaving it behind. And so that's my concern for Katy. I don't want that for her. I want her to be remembered 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and as her fans get older. I'm almost in my 30s. But I am still a lover of pop music. I will always love pop music. And have you guys heard Justin Bieber's new couple of songs he's releasing? Like new singles every Monday for like 10 weeks. That song Heartbreaker, I love, but this is not a Justin Bieber video, so off that tangent. But yeah, I just don't want Katy to be left behind, or I don't want her fans to leave her behind. So that is my only issue with Katy Perry. Other than that, I love the album. I will give it a B. I will give it a B. I think it was a solid effort. I enjoyed it. I am going to listen to this album again and again and again and again and just have fun with it. The songs that I do connect deeply with, I'm going to enjoy every time I hear them. That's it. That's what I think of the album. Thumbs up this video if you have heard the new Katy Perry album. If you like New Music Tuesday, if you want more, comment down below with anything you have to say in regards to what I said, what I didn't say. Also, leave me suggestions for things you would want me to do. If you want me to review certain albums, feel free to comment down below with that. If you want me to do certain videos regarding music, like I've had people tell me about doing a top 5 or a top 10 or my favorite songs or whatever, leave those comments down below as well. Okay, let me just make this quick note. I've had countless people ask me about reviewing Miley Cyrus's bangers. I'm not going to do it because I am sick of hearing about Miley Cyrus. I am sick of seeing her in my face, and I did not like the album enough to even speak on it. I liked 2 songs on the album. 2. And there's obviously more than 2 songs on the album, and I am not the type of person to spend an entire video bashing an album. I typically like to give constructive criticism or explain why I don't like something, and I feel like if I review this Miley Cyrus album, that's all you're going to be hearing. I hate it, but I hate it, but I hate it, but, and it's not my style, and I'll depress myself. So yeah, I'm sorry if you guys wanted me to review Miley Cyrus's bangers. I just couldn't. I can't. That was a quick little review. I didn't really like it. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Have a great Tuesday. And if you guys are book lovers, Allegiant is out today. I have it. I am reading it. I will be doing a book review on it if you care. So bye. Look forward to that book review. Oh, Rain. Oh, no, that was Bailey. Bailey said bye.